What's going on YouTube? YugiTuber69 here, and I'm gonna do a little. I'm gonna do another archetype review on Inzektors. They're coming out of Order of Chaos. That's their debut, and they're pretty damn busted. I mean, if this video gets 5 likes, I guess I'll make a deck profile on what I would run. And post in the comments whether you want to see what I would run or what people will run. Because, I mean, this is going to be the tour guide, dark arm version, or this is going to be the version that I would make. My version would not be that. It would be more budget than that. So, let's get into the deck. We have, or not deck, cards. We have Ant. Basically, all of the Ant and Hornet, they equip to, well, their effects specifically trigger and activate when they're equipped to an Inzektor. So when we have an Ant, or yeah, let's just stick with Ant, that Inzektor gains this Inzektor's attack, which in this case would be 200, and if it was a Hornet, it'd be 500. And then its level increases by 3, so they're all level 3 except for these two, which are level 6, but that doesn't matter. So they would be level 6 and plus more attack points. And yep. And then they have the second effect, which in this case would be if the equipped monster be destroyed, you can destroy this card instead. Really not that great. I do not see anything really special about this card. I'm expecting common, and it's really not, like, maybe subpar, because I guess you can, like, equip it to a centipede and it'd be 1800 attack, and if they would attack over with a Thunder King or something, well, in that case you'd be fucked, because then Centipede wouldn't do anything against the Centipede's effect wouldn't activate. So let's get into Centipede right now. All the Inzektors have the effect that they can equip one Inzektor from your hand or graveyard to this card, and then its actual effect is if an equipped monster that's equipped to this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one level 3, or no, add one Inzektor card from your deck to the hand. A monster that's equipped by this card has its level increased by 3. So basically, you add anything here, except for this card, except for that one. But yeah, you get anything you want out of this. And I'll tell you the basic combo of Inzektors. It's like MCole40 did a video on this about the Inzektor engine, and the wind-up engine is a deck. I don't think he has a deck on it right now, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. Dragonfly, same thing, blah blah blah. If an equipped card, so it doesn't have to be in a monster, it doesn't have to be an Inzektor monster, equipped to this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special one Inzektor from your deck, except Dragonfly. So, really phenomenal, very, very good, gets the deck going, gets you pluses. This deck just pluses off of whatever your opponent has on board. So, basically, if they get Stardust, you're fucked. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you're gonna have to book a moon that, or just get it off the board as soon as possible. But yeah, Dragonfly really sets up your combos. We have Gigamantis. He's level 6, and his effect is a little different. It's the same as Gigamantis's, or no, Weevil's effect generally. Basically, you can, when it's in your hand, you can equip it to an Inzektor monster, and its original attack becomes 2400. And if this equipped card that's equipped to a monster sent to the graveyard, you can target one Inzektor monster in your graveyard except Mantis, special summon it, and it can only be activated once per turn. Weevil's the same thing, but its defense becomes 2600. So if you really wanted to, you can make your Damsel a 2600 wall, and then just equip Hornet to it. Like every turn, just blow up and play conservatively. Like, I guess you could do that, but you can't play conservative with Inzektors because you blow up all their stuff, so you should have nothing to worry about. Honestly, be careful, because since you're blowing all their shit up, that could make Gores more live for them. So if they're maining Gore, just watch out for that. Hornet, really great. This card's actually like halfway decent. This card's not that great. I mean, it's good for its effect and the level boost. Oh, it's like, did they not increase their level by 3? Oh. Okay, so they're all level 3 anyways. I don't know. I'll read it later. But Hornet, same general effect. Same general effect as Ant. And then you can send this face-up equipped card that's equipped to a monster to the graveyard to target one card on the field and destroy it. Now, you can already see the combos with these guys for days. Just go Dragonfly effect, equip Hornet, Hornet effect, pop, send to grave, pop a card, Damsel effect, get a Centipede, Centipede effect, get a Hornet, Hornet effect, pop a card, Centipede effect, add an Inzektor card to your hand. So right there, you're just like in a very good position. You just destroyed 2 cards, you have 2 monsters on board, and you have another in hand that you just got added from just 1 card, from 2 cards. And then you can exceed later for Zen Mains, Leviathan, Leviair, whatever you want. So those are the monsters. Spells, Armor Blast, target 1 face-up Inzektor card you control and 2 face-up cards your opponent controls, destroy them. Really not that great. There's nothing special about this card, considering the fact that you have to target you have to target 2 face-up cards your opponent controls. What are the chances of that happening unless they have more than 1 monster on the board? I'd rather just Dark Hole or Heavy Storm or Hornet Pop. I mean, it's really not that great. Since it says 2, they can just Starlight Road, and you're just like, fuck. It's not a cost though, so I mean, your Inzektor will still be on board, but I'd rather no, because then it wouldn't happen. But it's fine. So, and Stardust, like I said, is a real problem for the deck. Inzektor X Zetahawk, I think this is the promo we're getting. It's kind of sucks ass. It's an equip card, equip only to an Inzektor, gains 1,000 attack, and it becomes an ancient gear, basically. Really not that great. Basically, because they're just better cards to run. Maybe if you're running pure Inzektor, and you found a way to make this work, then I guess. And then, Zet Caliber, equipped to an only to an Inzektor, and the monster gains 800 attack and defense, and when this card is sent from the field to the grave, add an Inzektor to your hand. So, basically, you can equip it to, like, a Dragonfly with this, activate Double Cyclone, send this, pop a card, chain both their effects, get, like, another Damsel from the grave to hand, and then Special Centipede, Hornet, blah, 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 shit goes down. So yeah, actually this card's like subpar, I'm not gonna lie, it's really not that great. There's better cards you can run. Inzektor Orb. This card's actually pretty damn good. I don't see it being played though, just because, like I said, better cards, and I can see people playing the really competitive version where they're just playing all the expensive shit. Equipped to a face-up Inzektor you control, the equipped monster gains 500 attack and defense. When an Inzektor monster you control is targeted by a card effect, you can send this face-up card to the graveyard and negate it. So, basically, this, in a way, saves your plays, because if it's equipped to a Damsel, and they're gonna Veiler, you just go, fuck you, send this to the grave, negate it, and then you get whatever effect you were trying to activate, or just whatever, and then you get the +1 off of this card being destroyed. And then, or not destroyed, but sent to the grave. Variable form, once per turn you can activate one of these effects. Target, it's really not that great, it's a continuous trap. Target 1 face-up Inzektor you control, equip it to one other face-up monster you control, or target 1 Inzektor monster that's being treated as an equip card, and special it. So, it's extremely circumstantial. I mean, if you had 2 Damsels on the field, I would personally exceed at that point if I didn't have a Hornet in the grave. Or something, I don't know, it's really weird. I don't see it being played. Exabeetle, really, I don't know. I have to reread all this stuff, because I know a lot of their wording got changed. I need to check all the stuff and see what cards increase level or not. But yeah, these 2 level 6 monsters, and very, very good. When this card succeeds someone, you can equip 1 monster from either player's grave to this card. This card gains attack and defense equal to half of the equipped card's attack and defense. You can detach 1 Xyz material from this card to target 1 face-up card your opponent controls and 1 card you control. Send them to the grave. It says send, so fuck you Stardust. This is basically your answer to Stardust. I mean, you should be able to get him out with at least 1 monster on board. And I mean, it's like, when I was playing the deck, I would just go Damsel, Centipede, equip these 2 to them. I don't think they increased level anymore though. They did back then. I don't. This wording is weird. Like, a monster that's equipped by this card has its level increases by 3. So I'm not sure if it's equipped with that card, its level increases or whatever. Damsel. Oh, okay. This one's so much more clear. But yeah, I think this card won't see that much play at all. It's phenomenal, but you would have to exceed something with a Hornet or like a Centipede Damsel. I mean, I just don't see it being played. But basically, this guy can get to 3600 when you equip a Gigamantis, because Gigamantis effect instantly becomes 2400, and then effect 3600 respectively. So yeah, that's my my take on Inzektors. They're storming Japan right now, as of late, I think, because what they're doing is, since they don't have tour guide yet, fuck you, Konami, fuck you. Fucking print tour guide in the OCG, please, so it can get fucking banned. But anyway, I forgot. Oh yeah, sorry. They're running Triple Veiler, BLS, Armageddon Knight, all this shit. I feel like we will follow suit in a way. We won't play some cards, and we will play the tour guides, the BLS, the Veilers, the Maxi, all this shit. So I feel like this deck will appear at YCS or big events. It will appear. It will be there. I think this will be hyped up to the point where it is between reasonable and unreasonable. Like, it's definitely a solid archetype, I'm not gonna lie. They're very broken. But I mean, there's just ways to stop it. I mean, they're all fucking dark. So, right there, and I mean, like, their whole main deck would be dark. So, Fiendish Chain, Fiendish Chain, Skill Drain, Consecrated Light. These are cards that I'm just thinking of right off the top of my head. But, yeah, you can also Anti-Destruction, Stardust. Like, if you can get a Stardust out against this deck, you've basically won the game, essentially. Unless there's a way that you can get around it. So yeah, I hope you like my little rant / Inzektor Archetype review. Remember, 5 likes gets you a deck profile. Comment below which one you want, my version or it'd be like, say, more budget than the competitive version. And yeah, also, no, never mind, fuck that. Yeah, peace out, YouTube.